have fled their homes. Nearly 4 million have fled the country.
Alright,
And
found it. So,
can the Europeans continue, will the Europeans continue to be this hospitable when those numbers increase?
can you watch it here? Because I don't want you to...
Yes, James, don't really care.
The economies of these countries. That's the big test. We don't know the...
Dating is an adult. Adults these days are looking for authenticity.
They can laugh at themselves. He says, I'll pick you up at 8. We have dinner reservations.
I love reservations.
Or can we watch this upstairs?
No, I'm not going upstairs.
To lose some weight for health issues. The major stress.
What is the big deal? Jill doesn't care what you watch, hon.
Leaving my wife too soon.
I ain't saying no.
But that's all right, because we are on plan now. We're ready to go. Right?
Yeah.
Take care of each other and get healthy with Nutrisystem's Partner Plan. Call or go online to get 50% off, plus an extra $50 off.
I strip on public transit.
I strip with the guys.
I strip all by myself.
Breathe Right strips open your nose for relief you can feel right away, helping you take it in more easily, day or night.
They say everything tastes like chicken, but at Purdue, we believe when chicken is raised right, there's nothing like it. That's why we use all veggie feed and raise more organic chicken than anyone. We're on a mission for extraordinary chicken. Purdue, hungry for better chicken. Why do dermatologists use Dove Bar at home?
The deputy bar is gentle, is moisturizing.
Okay, so, Mom,
Yes?
you know what, like I was saying, you know what PETA is, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Curse.
what?
She said I'm cursed.
Well,
Yeah, I know what it is.
guess what they have?
What's that?
They don't just have an animal shelter, they have video games.
Okay.
And you can't make this look.
For those of you who don't already know, PETA is an acronym for an organization called People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They're the biggest animal rights organization on the planet, and while on the surface this may... For those of you who don't already know, PETA is an acronym for an organization called People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals. They're the biggest animal rights organization on the planet, and while on the surface this may seem like a good thing, with a little research it doesn't take much to uncover some less than savory fun facts about them, and thusly they often become the source for many a controversy. But I'm not here to talk about the issues I may or may not have with PETA's agenda as a whole, and I know that's not why you're here either. I'm here to talk about their video games. They're video games! They're video games! The first game is called Seal Slalom, and it's pretty bare bones. You play as a seal racing to the bottom of a hill while hitting ramps and catching sweet air and picking up snowflakes to get a speed boost. Basically, you just have to make it to the bottom of the hill and avoid getting clubbed to death or running into trees or snowmen. Oddly enough, though, the guys who want to bust your fucking skull open are, for whatever reason, standing super far to the side of the screen and really almost impossible to run into unless you do it on purpose. And even then, it's still difficult because the controls are so janky and sensitive that it's hard enough to avoid obstacles, let alone try to go out of your way to collide with them. I even tried to see what would happen if I did make contact with them, and, well, nothing happens. Thanks, PETA. I've sure learned my lesson. I'll never club another seal as long as I live. Well, this one's about Jennifer Lopez. You can customize your own character, so naturally I made Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's a hero, gonna stop J-Lo from making fur coats. In this one, you run around fur factories and shit, saving animals and informing employees that killing animals for fur is bad. Call me crazy, but something tells me that once you've made the decision to start skinning bunnies for a living, you've probably already come to terms with it. I somehow find it very unlikely that someone would quit their job because you handed them a pamphlet. Anyway, you run around clearing the room and trying to avoid J-Lo. If she catches you, it's game over. You can, however, get her stuck for a few seconds. If you run past a reporter, she'll get distracted for a little bit while talking to them. Once you've cleared the room of animals and employees, you proceed to the next stage. Other stages include an office building and a club, and that's it. Because as soon as you finish the third stage, the page refreshes. Couldn't even give me a fucking victory screen. Thanks a lot.
Okay. not do that? That was annoying as shit.
That was the guy.
I don't care what it was. It was annoying as shit.
Okay, first off, who the fuck is Nugget? And second off, you've given me almost zero
Wait, what did
context for
he
what's
say?
even going on. First off, who the fuck is Nugget? And second off, you've given me almost zero context for what's even going on. So I'm not sure what the pirate theme is about, but I guess we got... Okay, first off, who the fuck is Nugget? And second off, you've given me almost zero context for what's even going on. So I'm not sure what the pirate theme is about, but I guess we gotta find some golden tofu that turns people into vegetarians. Oh, joy! Also, this game takes fucking just forever to load. So the game opens up to these three little bastards getting fucking tanked on some chocolate soy milk and brainstorming about who can help them find this treasure they're looking for. It's basically one of those decision equals outcome kind of games, so there's no actual gameplay involved. Also, I don't like how this fucking monkey talks. First thing you have to pick is which pirate to go with on your voyage. This one looks like a customer support agent, and this one doesn't even look the least bit thrilled to help out, so I'm gonna go with this guy. Or dog. Or whatever.
Who the heck are these people?
Do not even speak their names. They're software pirates. Software piracy is a real crime that affects real people and costs real jobs.
Okay.
I guess I made the wrong choice, but now I'm even more confused as to why Pete is trying to teach me about software piracy.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm confused
Something
on why.
wrong with your arm?
I'm confused on why they're trying to teach us software piracy too. Okay, PETA, sure.
And is sort of completely and totally off base. Gotta fight one evil at a time, PETA. Alright, so let's pick the only one who actually looks like a real badass pirate. Yo ho ho, motherfuckers. Alright, sweet. I made the right choice. Off we go!
'Tis a noble cause you three are pursuing. Before they're turned into nuggets, baby chickens often have their beaks seared off with a hot blade, their wings and legs broken, and their throats slit from ear to ear before they're dumped into a bath of sizzling hot water to remove their...
Well, now I gotta pick a destination.
Okay.
I live for danger. Let's go at Cannibal Cove. I guess things went downhill for Gus after recess got canceled. We get ambushed by what I assume to be KFC employees and then make a run for it. I must have made the right choice, though, because apparently the treasure is actually on this island. Now we've got to pick one of these caves, each with a different guard. Why? It's very obvious that it must be the fucking tofu
Justin
guy, but just for the hell of it,
Timberlake.
let's see what Justin has to say. Even though that totally doesn't look anything like Justin.
Hey guys, great to see you. I have the legendary golden tofu you've been looking for. Right here, in this box.
Alright, so let's just pick the tofu guy now.
Tofu Manchu say, you have chosen wisely. Share this golden tofu with the world, so anyone can see there are countless delicious, healthy alternatives to meat.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore the obvious racism here and instead just comment on the logistics.
Okay. That was pretty funny. Because that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay.
Wait, what did
I'm
he
sorry.
say?
I had to laugh. That is one of the funniest things I've heard.
No,
of these
wait, what
videos.
did- what-
He said, "I'll just ignore the racism here."
What did he
Because
say?
he made an accent.
An accident.
Oh, you'll have correctly picked. I'm just gonna ignore the racism. Way to go, guys. Can you hit play, please?
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, I know.
Tofu, you and chosen wisely.
Of why this sacred artifact causes people to stop eating meat. You turn vegetarian after eating it because it's not tofu, it's fucking metal, and it'll crack and flatten your teeth until A, they fall out of your fucking face, or B, you have to resort to becoming a herbivore. Fuck.
What was that?
If you're looking for
laugh?
something spicy, then pow, looky here. Try the spicy KFC sandwich today.
You have chosen wisely. Spicy chicken.
James?
Or B, you have to resort to becoming a herbivore. Fuck. So a lot of these are actually parodies of Nintendo IPs, and it's what led me to make this video in the first place. So let's check some out. Apparently, if you make games as a tribute to Nintendo, you get a cease and desist letter, but if you make games where you slander them, that's totally fine. Alright. Okay, so first up on the parody list is this one called Pokemon Black and Blue. How very clever. I guess the idea behind this is that they're trying to say that Pokemon is promoting animal abuse. The whole game is just packed to the brim with tree-hugging bullshit. After battles, you're presented with these chests, which I learned fast not to open, because if you do, you get to watch a nice slaughterhouse video. Stop it. You basically just walk along this path and battle
Stop
Okay.
NPCs from Pokemon Black and White. Along with your normal Pokemon attacks, you also have powerful moves such as Group Hug and Protest.
Oh my god. Go ahead.
Protest and group hug, really? That is my arm.
Go ahead.
I want to die. Oh, hey, Getsis. I like your quilted coat of death. Each time you win a fight, a new Pokemon joins your party. His final fight with Ash is fucking stupid, and she doesn't really have any goddamn idea what they're even talking about. You confront Ash, and he talks about how he's never taken Pikachu's feelings into consideration, and how he never lets him out of his Pokeball.
Wow, PETA. What a...
First of all, is Pokemon Nintendo?
Yes.
Pokemon's Nintendo.
Yeah, Pokemon's Nintendo.
Okay, go ahead.
How the hell do you think they sell Pokemon gear in the Nintendo shop?
I don't know.
Definitely not Sony.
Anyone can tell you that's a load of shit. I'm pretty sure Pikachu was exclusively kept out of his Pokeball and was treated like a spoiled little bitch. GG, PETA. As I'm sure you've already...
What the frick?
Well, play it.
guessed, this is a sequel to the first Pokemon parody. Only this one's, fucking weirder.
Oh yeah, I can tell because I see a random, creepy motherfucking Ronald McDonald.
Can you just play it?
In this one, you get to play as some of the most iconic Pokemon, such as Pikachu, Miltank, Jigglypuff, Grimace. Instead of fighting trainers from the Pokemon world, PETA has you all geared up to fight an even greater adversary. McDonald's. But not before first taking a not-so-low-key jab at Nintendo. Oh, shit! This one's a lot of the same from the last game, but just with a new roster. I'm actually not even sure if they know exactly who they're trying to attack in this one. I mean, it seems like they're going for McDonald's, but at the same time, they're still going on about the whole Pokemon teaches children to abuse animals thing. Judging by the dialogue, I'm guessing it's both, because they go on about how there's, like, Pokemon toys at McDonald's, and McDonald's is using Pokemon to sell meat to little kids. Dear PETA, Pokemon does not sell McDonald's hamburgers.
Gee, that sounds like the other idiot.
Can you play it?
What an idiot.
The teacher, vegan teacher.
There's little kids. You want to know what does? The fact that a McDonald's Happy Meal is about as addictive to an 8-year-old as pure uncut heroin. When I was a kid, that shit tasted like a fucking angel. Fuck the toy. I'll eat the toy too. This one's supposed to be a parody of Super
You better hurry up.
Mario Brothers, and you get to play as either of the Chick sisters or, Pamela Anderson. What? It's a really shitty platformer. To say it controls like ass would be a huge understatement. The premise of the game is that Pamela Anderson gets kidnapped. The Mario Brothers are slacking off for whatever reason, and now you have to save her. I'd like to stress...
But why are the Mario Brothers in this?
Because they are.
Just once more that this is a game where you have to...
Just play it.
To save Pamela Anderson in the Mushroom Kingdom from the clutches of Ronald McFucking Donald. You go around hopping on hamburgers, collecting chicks, and every once in a while you get to read lovely dialogue such as this. What the fuck? I'll be honest, there's not much to say about it. It's your typical get-to-the-flagpole game, and really your biggest enemy isn't even the enemies, but the controls. The only stage that's even remotely fun is this one that has this gravity mechanic, kind of like Mario Galaxy. Also, Bowser looks fucking gross. This is exactly what you think it is. I know this doesn't fall under the Nintendo parody category, but it's still weird that it exists. As you can see, it's a clone of Super Meat Boy. And I'm using the word clone pretty loosely, because if the real Super Meat Boy's controls are so tight and responsive that they just feel like an extension of my body, this controls like I'm 97 years old and have lost all control of my bodily functions and shit the bed every morning. So I guess the story...
So, wait, that makes me... What is this? Wait, there's something that reminded me of. Shit. The tofu thing. Okay, so that...
Go ahead, finish it.
You can play it. I can talk and play.
Is that Bandage Girl falls for Tofu Boy, and now Meat Boy is jealous and kidnapped her, so you have to save her. This actually pisses me off.
You can play it while I talk, you know.
I want to let you finish first.
Fine. So, Adult Swim had a tofu game for like a long time. It's probably still on there. where it's like deer hunting but tofu,
Oh my god.
and it was magnificent.
Oh my god.
It was amazing.
Go ahead.
97 years old and have lost all control of my bodily functions and shit the bed every morning. So I guess the story is that Bandage Girl falls for Tofu Boy, and now Meat Boy is jealous and kidnapped her, so you have to save her. This actually pisses me off pretty heavily because it completely shits on the entire idea behind Meat Boy, which PETA obviously didn't research and understand in the first place before ignorantly trying to mock and protest it. First off, he's not made of fucking animal meat, you stupid assholes. He's a boy without skin. He needs Bandage Girl to complete him. The little story was a metaphor, and a pretty personal one. You made him look like an angry, jealous psychopath. Nice one. Your game is shit. I've beaten all the stages once before, but half the time it's so goddamn unresponsive that I actually just rage quit and said fuck it this time when I had to record footage for it. Also, they did end up putting Tofu Boy and Super Meat Boy in response to it, and he's the worst character in the game, so hey, there's that. Alright, so get this one. This game is trying to say that Nintendo is promoting the wearing of animal fur because of the Tanuki suit from Super Mario. You can't make this shit up. By wearing Tanuki, Mario is sending the message that it's okay to wear fur. Or maybe you're just fucking clinically insane and need to stop reading into shit and making game.
Maybe you're just clinically insane.
I mean,
Stop reading into shit!
I mean, he's not wrong.
Are you done?
No.
Hurry up and finish.
About it and
What is
instead
this?
focus
Oscar Mayer commercial.
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
He's not wrong, but finish it.
on more effective ways to protect animals like, I don't know, maybe not having so many kill shelters. So basically it's a lot like your typical endless runner, however this one does have an end. You avoid obstacles and win by catching up to Mario, who's currently capable of infinite flight, thanks to the bloody animal corpse draped on top of his head. Also, there's these like terrifying, scary monster penises in the background. You're doing a great job of getting your message across, PETA. I'll sure think twice next time I pass up that fire flower for the Tanuki suit. Only I won't, because that's stupid. Cooking Mama! Mama kills animals. In this one, we learn how to cook a nice Thanksgiving dinner. So let's prepare the turkey, shall we? We get to...
I don't like how this is going.
Wait, is this what I think it is? Yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
That's
Pluck
a
its
PETA
feathers,
thing?
pull the organs out of its carcass, crack eggs, blood apparently comes out of eggs now,
Wait, what the
shove
hell?
stuffing into the
What the hell
lifeless
did you
turkey.
say?
Cooking Mama.
Stop.
Mama kills animals. In this one, we learn how to cook a nice Thanksgiving dinner. So let's prepare the turkey, shall we? We get to pluck its feathers, pull the organs out of its carcass, crack eggs, blood apparently comes out of eggs now, shove stuffing into the lifeless turkey body that, for whatever reason, still has legs and organs falling out, slowly saw its goddamn head off, cook it to perfection, and voila, the most disgusting thing to grace a plate since the...
When that was big, no, when they first made that, I didn't realize it was from PETA. I just
Yeah.
thought it was somebody, you know,
It's what the fuck is that?
SpongeBob, messing with them because that game was so popular. I thought it was just somebody being brutal, but I guess it was PETA.
Yeah.
But this one made its rounds too, where it was like this particular PETA game, because it was just taking a idea and creating it in a twisted way. But that's funny that PETA intentionally did it to make it point out a problem, and made it something funny instead, because nobody took it seriously.
But why did you say that's SpongeBob?
Because that's a SpongeBob thing. Look at his
Patty,
hand.
what the fuck is wrong with these people? Later on, after doing some other nasty...
Hold on, what did he say?
What's wrong with these people?
No, the other thing.
Oh my god. Do you have to go back that far? Play it.
Disgusting thing to grace a plate since the nasty patty. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Later on, after doing some other nasty, graphic shit with the turkey remains, Mama has a change of heart and instead teaches you how to make a nice, nutritious, and delicious vegetarian Thanksgiving dinner. No, PETA, I don't want a fucking tofurkey. Nobody wants a tofurkey.
Ugh.
Toe-fuck yourself.
That looks disgusting. Is that real?
Yes.
Oh my god, who the hell would eat that? That is gross. Tofurkey? Oh.
Yep.
It looks like somebody pooped on a plate. Please just keep playing that.
Hey, thanks for watching this video. I hope I didn't somehow offend anyone. Who am I kidding?
What the fuck is wrong with people?
Everything. Now, do you want to laugh at something not gross?
What? Your eyeglasses?
Alright,
No.
we're getting closer to the end. I think we got time for maybe like a...
Why?
Shush.
No, these hills we're building here. We
got one more
So this is hills I will die on. Like, you know that phrase, I will die on this hill?
quick hill that we can construct before the stampede of angry people come into Distractable HQ and rip us limb from them.
I'm really bringing down the Hell's Fire, I think, with this one. I don't know if it'll be any more than the previous ones.
No, okay.
This is another one of a case where I happen to think something...
Did you have another video?
...phenomenon is overrated.
Well, now you wait 5 minutes.
Good, as everyone hypes it up. Maybe it's just that I have a bunch of people in my life that really think they can do this or whatever.
Okay. Apparently there's Trump games.
I love, in general, I have enjoyed Steve Carell. I think he's funny. I think he is a
Why?
very good actor.
My turn.
Comic actor. He's a very funny guy. And I've watched The Office start to finish. I have. And it is funny. There are entire episodes where the whole concept, the high-level concept is great. The jokes are great. It's funny on a lot of levels in a lot of ways. But people talk about The Office like it is the greatest comedic sitcom show that's ever existed. Like it's the funniest thing. Like if they had to pick one thing to watch that was that one comedy thing in their life for the rest of their life, it would be The Office. Just is so much of that show is painful, so uncomfortable that I watched it start to finish. I think I watched it more than once. Like I started rewatching it at some point. It was